let's just get straight into it. It's the DAFC v Livingston match preview. We're back again for the DAFC v Livingston match preview. As usual, we'll start off with the opponents and visitors to East End Park this weekend, Livingston. Still sitting 10th in the European form table for all competitions after a 2-0 home win against Dundee United last weekend. Livingston's last 6 games show a very impressive form guide, having won 5 and drawn 1. As mentioned before, they still occupy 10th spot on the form guide, alongside the likes of Manchester City, PSG and Barcelona. However, the manager David Hopkin isn't getting too carried away just yet. We're in no rush. There is a freedom for the players after stepping up from League One, and they're enjoying it. We're well ahead of schedule. I don't think anyone had us sitting amongst the top at this stage of the season. After last week's win over Dundee United, Hopkins singled out praise for both Josh Millen and Sean Bunn. On Millen, he said, "Josh Millen is one of the best crossers of the ball in Scotland. He's phenomenal." On Bunn, he said, "Sean Bunn has come on leaps and bounds since joining this club." In an exclusive interview with Pars Review, link in the description, Sean Bunn spoke of the season so far and his time at Livingston. Leaving Dunfermline was 100% the right decision at the time. I needed a fresh start and luckily Livingston gave me that. Playing every week builds confidence. I think I've improved on the dirty side of the game and I've gotten a lot fitter and stronger. In terms of injuries for the visitors, there is nothing to report on. Now on to the Pars. Having only scored 1 goal in the previous 270 minutes of football in all competitions, and suffering from a lack of cutting edge in attack, Alan Johnson can be buoyed this week by the return to training of Joe Cardle, who trained for the first time in 5 weeks on Thursday. Speaking on Joe's return, AJ said, "He is desperate to get back. He couldn't have tried any harder to get himself back. Saturday's possibly too soon, but you know Joe." Looking more towards Saturday's game, AJ said, "Livingston work incredibly hard for each other. They are hard to beat. They don't lose a lot of goals and they don't lose a lot of games either. It will be another tough game. You have to have a bit of respect for them because of what they have achieved." On the injury front, things seem to be shaping up a bit nicer now. With Joe Cardle now back training and Michael Payton expected back next week, the only player who needs more time is David Hopkirk after his ankle injury last week. And of course we still have the suspended Dean Shields, but he will return to the fold next week against Inverness. Last time out versus Livingston, it was a 1-1 draw which included 2 penalties, one scored by Callum Higginbotham and one saved by Sean Murdoch to secure a point for the Pars in the first game of the season. My lineup is probably not what AJ will go with, but here it is. Murdoch in goals as usual, the same back line as last week as well. Switching up in the midfield a bit, Aird on the right, Higgy to the left, the same central midfield pairing due to the lack of options in that area. Up front is a talking point. I've went with Declan McManus and Andy Ryan, but it's inevitable that AJ won't drop Clark. Bit harsh on Callum Smith, who put in a great shift last week at left wing, and just signed a new contract extension until 2020. But I like him as an impact sub to rough the defenders up the wrong way in the last 20 minutes. I feel like that's his strength. My score prediction in previous weeks has been goals. I'm sticking to it again this week as Livingston have scored in all 17 games they've played this season. That includes 2 goals in each of the last 6 games. So hopefully the score prediction can be right this week. I'll go positive and go for a 2-1 Pars win and hope for the best. And there's the preview. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Of course it's a tough game coming up this weekend. Hopefully, as I said, that we can pull off a win. Although the stats and the form of Livingston and the way the players are playing for them and our current form now isn't looking too great for us, of course. It could be a tough evening for us. But hopefully we can pull it off and get a 3 points that's vitally needed ahead of a tricky kind of away day against Inverness next week. And of course we'll have a lot of players back. I wouldn't rush back Joe Cardle this early, of course he's only just really trained. We did the same with Johnny Zunvoto. He could have played from the start against Falkirk in the Ironbury Cup, but we chose not to because it could have aggravated the injury even more. Of course Joe will be extremely keen to play, but I don't think that's the right decision at this point. I've got a few new videos coming up on the channel this weekend. I'm going to give them a go, see how you guys enjoy them. Different concepts of videos and stuff. One will be coming up during the week next week, and one will be coming up on Saturday night, I believe, if I can get it edited in time. So look forward to all that stuff, and cheers for watching the video. Enjoy the game and see you after it. Cheers guys.